On my 22nd birthday, my uncle found my diary and learned about my secret crush on him. After sending me abroad, he married his true love in a lavish ceremony. Years later, I returned with the child in my arms, to his shock, and smiled. Yes, I've just finished my postpartum recovery. Sitting on the plane, I couldn't shake off a feeling of surreal disbelief. It had been 5 years since I'd been banished abroad, and now, unexpectedly, I was on my way back, not just as a visitor, but as an invited guest to Orion's and Melissa's grand wedding anniversary. He had declared once that I should vanish from his life forever, yet it was he who sent me the golden-edged invitation. As I finally touched down after 2 exhausting layovers, my daughter Yuma stirred in her sleep, her face crumpled into a frown as she murmured, "Mommy, my feet hurt." Her soft whimper pierced the hum of the busy airport, and I quickly scooped her into my arms, heading toward the exit. As I switched on my phone, ready to dissolve into the anonymity of the city with a cab ride, the screen flashed with a call from that all-too-familiar number. I hesitated, the weight of our shared history heavy in my hand. The phone rang insistently again, and with a resigned sigh, I answered. Orion's voice, cool and unmistakable, greeted me. "Are you out of the airport? I've sent someone to fetch you." His tone was all business, as if the years of silence between us had been mere days. "I can manage a cab," I replied, a hint of defiance in my voice. There was a brief pause on the line. Perhaps surprise, perhaps irritation. Once pampered and protected, now I stood self-sufficient and distant. Orion's voice returned, smoother. "Let the assistant come. I've bought a gift for Melissa in your name. It's in the trunk. Just bring it with you to the dinner." The casual dismissal stung, a reminder of how easily I could be woven into their narrative or cast aside. As I hung up, a storm of emotions threatened to overwhelm me. This return was not just a closure, but a reopening of wounds long thought scarred over. Tonight, I would step back into a world that had unceremoniously discarded me, with my daughter by my side, and a story that was far from over.